These finals will go by really, really fast.
Season, and hopefully Kenny doesn't get MVP anymore since Sick is gone.
Wait for Big 30, baby.
I think we're going to find out a lot about that team in the semis. Let's find out what team's not going to win the semis. So when does the Big 30s never win the championship ever?
Yeah, last year. Well, the year takes their 2010, so they won the Big 30 that year.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Big 30 winners are Milwaukee.
Coming up next, for Miami, they've been aggressive, and they've been good. 8 wins in their last 10 games. This team looks to grow even stronger with another statement win here tonight. Coming right up. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Fame.
I love this next unit right here by the Gators. Lawrence Mack, Landon Moore, Carl Person, Sawyer Jones, and Pete Cartwright. Carl might be in the starting lineup by the end of the year.
You're going to make sure of it.
These overalls are accurate, too. If you want to, or XL. Yeah, I got 3 up. O'Reilly, Dennis Coffey, Guy and Simeon, Demetrius, Marcus, Stephon Morris. That's a nice outside. You know, they had like a third guy, but they might have that guy on the bench.
Let's go.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brett Berry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. Here's a look at some of the stats for him.
And it's striking how much his three-point shooting has improved this month. His long-range percentage is coming up, and that's going to give them a lift as a team. You can never have enough reliable threats from beyond the arc.
So here's Miami's starting group. Smooth out there with ABC, and it's the closer. Then there's the Miracle Man, and it's Johnson in at the point. And for New York, Evans out there with the Prophet. Then it's Woolridge, and there's the General, and it's Black in at the small forward. Now for the teams that are clearly rebuilding, should they simply play the young guns, Greg, no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
Kev, I don't know that there's a right answer to that. I think it's really about the personnel and the personalities of the guys on that roster, and really the front office should play a big role in that as well. But it's a hard call. You got to believe enough in those young guys to say, hey, that's our future, we're going in that direction. But you still got to also take care of your veteran guys who are kind of setting the table for your future.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Johnson attacking, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his first free throw of the game.
76% on the season from the foul line.
And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Long. Pass to Black. Pass to Long. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Johnson, the pass to Coffey. Here's ABC. And a fast break now for New York. With the putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
We played just over a minute here in the first. The pass to Morrison. Here's the closer. He picked up 18 points in their last win again. It's deflected to the inside. Oh!
Yes.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. For New York, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Long. Off.
I played that whole last game in different times. And they were actually not even on the NSBA slide. They were just normal Hall of Fame. And I got my ass whooped that bad. So this is going to be even worse.
Line with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
For Miami, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Now here's Evans. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against New Orleans.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
Here's Johnson following the score by New York. The putback planks, the putback jam. For New York, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Passes to Morrison. score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Black. He had 28 points in the win against New Orleans.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Miami trails by 8. Now Johnson. He picked up 15 points in their last win again. Pass to ABC. Good ball movement here by Miami. 3 on the clock. Here's Morrison. Evans with the rebound.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
A nice shot by Black.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Last time they met was in Miami.
And that last one came right down to the wire. The difference for me being the impact they got from their bench.
Yeah, without the scoring they got from that second unit, that is not a game they would have won. They needed every one of those points that they got off the bench.
Now here's Johnson. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. New York leading by 8. Evans outside. Here's Long. Misses the 3. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. The closer passes to Johnson. Pass to Morrison. Back to Johnson. Miami needs to get a shot off. That shot off the mark. For New York, they've gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Good on the three-point shot.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
That's a foul called on the Prophet. That is his first foul of the game. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Here's Morrison. Last game with 30 points.
And you know what? Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring. You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And it's G finishing it off.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And Miami has possession following the score by New York. Here's ABC, guarded by Woolridge. Miami with a new 14. Stolen by Woolridge. Out left to the wing. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. A different look for New York. ABC's checked in for Woolridge. Maverick comes in for the Prophet. And Freak subbed in for Evans. Miami trails by 11. Johnson outside. Here's Morrison. It's rebounded by New York.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Here's the closer following the score by New York. Now the bat.
New teams that come in, new teams that are just good in their first year, you don't see them just running, making the Final Four. History.
To Morrison. From 11 feet away, the closer, he gets that one.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
New York leading by 11. Here's Black. He's got 10. Misses the step back jump shot.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Here's Morrison, one of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Out to the right wing. And again, New York with the triple.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
So it's Miami now. After New York gets the three, here's ABC. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Right wing, and a wide open look for Freak. And again, it's New York.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Now here's Freak. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New Orleans. Got a piece of it, and they'll keep possession. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. Bottoms, he's checked in for New York. New York shooting their first free throw of the game. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's
He's been good to play forward system by that kid. He has been. I put him like I put the door. He was just in my room. I just shut the door and just thought he was already in there. Yeah, I had to put her in that by herself for a while because he was just kind of last up. I think it's just because she was fucking with him and they were playing or whatever, and then she was leaving, kind of like how I'm throwing NSBA. She just fights, she can't fucking.
no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
New York leading by 19 points. Bailey passes to Bottoms. Here's the general. He has 5. Freeman. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Johnson, the pass to Morrison. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter of the game. And that time, also a missed shot.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's ABC. 23 points for him the last game against New Orleans.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
Miami trails by 21 to the wing on the left. Here's Coffey. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And a new group getting ready for Miami. Cartwright's checked in for Smooth. Jones comes in for ABC. Persons checked in for the closer. And Max subbed in for Johnson. New York leading by 18. Freak passes to the general. That's tipped. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Person with the bucket.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Freak. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the high post and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Here's the three. And so it's New York with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Miami trails by 18. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And New York looking at who they've got. Bottoms is out there with Woolridge. And there's Maverick. Then it's Freak. And it's Freeman in at the small forward position. Mack with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Cartwright. Good. And the nice assist from Mack.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Mack. Good on the shot. And that's 6 points for Freak.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Coffee. Guarded by Woolridge. Coffee passes to Mack. Shoots. They get it back. Cartwright, that's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Freak passes to Freeman. And again.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Mack looking around. Passes it to Coffee. Here's Person, and that one is stuffed right through.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. And here's Freak. He's got 6. And there's the foul. It's on cue. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for New York. The Profits checked in for Maverick, and it's Evans in for Freak. And Miami also making a switch. Morris is checked in. Here's Evans. New York, no good that time either.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
They get a hand on it. Evans with the steal. Pass to Long. One goes in.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Mack, the pass to Person. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Cartwright. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. And New York making a change here. Black's checked in. Greg, you played against some terrific players, including the late, great Kobe Bryant. I'd love to hear your thoughts on playing against Kobe.
I mean, his passing is still tough, I'm sure, for many to deal with because he was just taken from us at such a young age. But this guy was a ferocious competitor and someone who showed us in life and in tragedy that you need to make the most of every moment that we have here. You know, I just appreciated to really the fans getting once his career was over, because I think he was able to let his guard down a little bit and show us a lighter side, a more compassionate side.
That is an excellent point. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Pass to Long. Here's Black. He's got 12. And again, it's New York.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Max got his first basket.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Here's ABC. He's covered by Person. This one for three. Black, no good. For Miami, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second for 9. Count it.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Long kicks to Evans. The pass to Black. To the paint. Here's Woolridge. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Person against Woolridge. In the corner, it's Morris. 5 to shoot. Here's Person. Off target from three-point range. New York leading by 23. And the wide open shot from Evans. Good on the triple. Evans has got 8.
It's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got a shadow.
Morris outside. Cartwright the pass to Person. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Miami, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
The generally's checked in for Woolridge. And it's Evans with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
Over to the wing. Here's Person. 14 points from him the last game again. Here's Long. The offensive rebound. Sweetening. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And he makes the first. And Miami going with a whole new group out there. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Johnson, the pass to Morrison. And that one. So New York will take it the other way.
And that's the battle.
it.